Hello everyone, Sir Studios again, and I usually don't like to harp about Lego. I complain about, I feel like, few things a lot. I could be wrong, I don't know. But this is just something that is bizarre. I guess it makes sense from a business standpoint, but some of these things, it feels like Lego dropped the ball almost. I don't say that a lot, but I really feel like Lego may have messed up here. So let's talk about inflation. Inflation is something that happens in this world because this world sucks. Money, goes down in value. Things and prices need to go up in value because of it. So Lego is doing the same. There are sets that are going to be increased in price. A lot of sets. More than just Star Wars. I'm going to be talking mainly about the Star Wars because that's what I care about. If you want to look more into other sets, for example, such as creator sets or Harry Potter or Ninjago or Marvel or whatnot, you can go right ahead. There are some resources on different price changes. Now, I should mention all of these price changes, like the lists are out for different areas. The list I'm specifically looking at is the UK/EU price changes. So each region is apparently different. So for America, could be different. However, I do think that Europe price changes are the closest thing to American price changes just because the euro and the dollar are so close right now, at least from last I checked. And so a lot of this stuff is from that. We're going to see stuff like the Coliseum go up $10. We're going to see the police station go up $10. Essentially, a lot of things are going to go up. But once again, that is something that's just because it goes up in the UK and the EU doesn't mean it's going to be here. But as I said before, I want to focus on Star Wars stuff. So here we go. Star Wars. There's 4 sets that are being inflated in Europe, and that is the 2019 Millennium Falcon, which is the Rise of Skywalker one. It's going up $10 from $160 to $170. Imperial TIE Fighter, the 2021 version, the small one, is going up from $40 to $45. Darth Vader's helmet, the $70 one, the one that's kind of already overpriced, is going to $80. The Child going from $80 to $90. Those are the 4 sets that are mentioned. Now, this could apply to other sets. We just don't know. The list I really want to focus on, which doesn't make sense to me, because I understand inflation with sets that have been out for a while, because as years go by, the prices should rise. And if you release, such as the Imperial TIE Fighter in 2021, at a $40 price mark, then it's like, okay, it makes sense to raise that $5, maybe a couple years later because it's going to be more expensive. I should also state that all these price changes will be implemented this August and September. To read the official statement from LEGO on price updates, it says, the current global economic challenges of increased raw material and operating costs are impacting many businesses. Putting consumers first is at the heart of what we do as a company, and for some time we have absorbed these costs to keep pricing stable. However, as these costs have continued to rapidly rise, we have taken the decision to increase the price on some of our sets. This increase will come into effect in August and September. There you go. The increase will differ depending on the set, and prices will change on around a quarter of the portfolio. On some sets, we will not alter price. On others, there will be a single-digit increase, and on larger, more complex sets, the percentage increase will be higher. I love how they say, on larger, more complex sets, on some sets there will not be a price alter, on others there will be a single-digit increase. Just say, on others there will be, some of these sets that they're increasing more than a single digit does not feel like larger, more complex to me, but that's okay. And then it says we will continue to work to ensure our products offer great value and recognize how important this is to our fans and everyone who loves our products. That's exactly what they said. Okay. What doesn't make sense for me in 2022, when you came up with these prices, you should, Lego takes into consideration inflation for however long these sets will be out. And so there are some sets that aren't even out yet and have just been released that are already going up in price, and that makes zero sense to me. I would understand if all of the sets on this list were all sets released in 2021 or earlier. Like, it kind of makes sense that, oh, we priced it there, inflation's going up, we're going to price it differently. The only thing that makes sense to me right now is that maybe they got their projections wrong of inflation, and inflation's going to be worse in the future, and so they want to up the price now before they release the 2022 Lego Star Wars sets, then wait for it, which I feel like is almost a little rude, to be honest. Like, I feel like you've already set out these prices, you've already told us what these sets are going to be, and now you're going to up the price already. Like, just wait till the next cycle comes, and just wait till the next wave comes in. Anyway, the Star Wars 2022 set. So the Dark Trooper attack, which I already thought was a shit set, and I already thought was way too overpriced, because what, 166 pieces and 4 minifigs, it's a hallway, $30, it's going up to $35. Mandalorian N1 Starfighter, the set that I literally just bought, is going from $60 to $65. Okay, so I love this set, and I still will stand by saying that I think this is a good $60 set, and I would highly recommend anyone buying it. $65, it is just $5 more, but it is 65 and not 60, and I would say this set feels like a $60 set, and 65 is pushing it. I know in everyone's mind it's just $5, but if it's always just $5, and let's say we go from 65 and then we up it to 70, you could say it's just $5, and at some point you gotta draw the line, and I drew the line at 60, 65, yeah, they're pushing it. That's going up already, and it was just released on June 1st. Death Star Trench Run, Luke Skywalker helmet, Mandalorian helmet, going from $60 to $70. I'm so happy I got that set for my friend Luke now, before I would have to pay $10 more. The Training on Dagobah set, which I just built as well, that's going from $80 to $90, which I now have to revise my statement and say that is no longer the best deal set. I don't think it is, at least. I don't know, maybe it still is the best out of the 3 diorama sets. $80 to $90 though, that's just, I don't even think it was barely worth $80. It's definitely not worth $90. The 2 sets that are not even out yet, but are still going to be raised in price, Obi-Wan's Jedi Starfighter, $30 to $35. It is important to note that you can still pre-order these before August and September, and so you can get these sets before their prices increase. So pre-order them now on the LEGO website. Do that. I'm definitely going to do that in July, so just make sure that you got those pre-orders. And this is the ridiculous one. Cad Bane's Justifier. Now, I can't really judge so much because we haven't even seen pictures yet, but I already can't fathom the ship being that much. The size, the general size, I believe, is from Promo Bricks, is supposed to be equivalent to the Rise of Skywalker Millennium Falcon, which, if that's the case, that's the Rise of Skywalker Millennium Falcon, the 2019 one, that's going from 160 to 170. So if you look at it in that light, Cad Bane's Justifier going from 160 to 170, maybe. Except Cad Bane's Justifier has less minifigs, and we still haven't seen the set. And if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure Cad Bane's Justifier has way less pieces than the Rise of Skywalker Millennium Falcon set. Because the Rise of Skywalker Millennium Falcon set, let me just pull this up, has 351 pieces? 1,351 pieces. However, the Cad Bane's Justifier has 1,022 pieces. So it has more than 300 pieces less than the Millennium Falcon. If it's the same size and it has a lot of big pieces, okay, maybe. But still, it just feels like right now it's hard for us to stay optimistic because we haven't seen pictures. We don't know how big the ship is. For all we know, the huge price gap to make up for the missing pieces, is just because we're getting a lot of new minifigs that are probably going to be potentially exclusive to the set or hard to find. And that is just, if this is the only set we're going to be able to get Omega in, that's a big money grab, and LEGO knows that people will pay the price tag for it, and that's a little unfortunate. But those are the prices specifically for Star Wars that are going to be going up. Once again, these aren't the same in every region. It's just, I know what usually happens in Europe That's not always the case, but in the UK and Europe, it's sometimes extremely similar to the USA standards. Now, who knows? Maybe these prices won't go up here, and that would be great. That'd be a miracle. Until we find more information, this is what we know. And just to offer some more thoughts on this, once again, I'm fine with Lego increasing prices for older sets. I think that makes sense. I think it's wise. However, when you've already given us prices for these 2022 sets, especially the ones that haven't even come out yet, and you're already raising the prices, that just sometimes feels, I don't know, that to me feels a little bit like a gut punch. Like, come on, you've already told us these prices. Don't raise them. Just wait till the next phase of Star Wars sets come out. Just wait till January 2023. Raise those prices up. And we won't even be mad, because if you raise them up initially without even releasing the prices of them, then we have nothing to be mad about, because they're the original price for all we know. So the fact that we knew the original prices for some of these and seeing how much more they're going to be raised up is a little frustrating. I mean, Obi-Wan's Jedi Starfighter, $30. Already thought that was like the top price that they could have to sell it, and now they're increasing it to $35. And once again, $5 is $5, but at the same time, $5 is $5. So there we are. Anyway, I feel like a lot of Lego reviews in the future, it's going to be hard for me to find a Lego set where I can say, I think this set is worth the money. I mean, I've been able to say that for some sets. I do feel like the Republic Fighter Tank is one of those sets that's worth the money. I feel like the Mandalorian's Starfighter, at least at the current prices at right now, at $60, is worth the money. I can't say that for every single set. Now this being up to $65, I can't say that anymore. Obi-Wan's Jedi Starfighter, can't say that anymore. So yeah, there we are. A little bit of a depressing news for people who don't have a lot of money. And so yeah, there's that. Stay tuned for any more price increases. And if you care about once again, if you care about the price increases for other sets other than Star Wars, go check out some more resources. I know Eminar did a video on this. I know Ash and Flash did a video on this. I know Think Republic Studs did a video on this. You can find lists on Google. There's plenty of resources to see where these sets are increasing. And so hopefully we'll get an official United States list or American list so that we can look at those and compare them. Hopefully they're not worse. Hopefully it's better. So yeah, there's Story Studios, a little bit of a depressing point here today, but there we are. Like, comment, subscribe, and see you in the next video. Peace out.